This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Turn begins inside the 10. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quick throw to the left. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Tries to get him to the running back. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch me over the middle.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And the wideout goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, LSU. Chance to catch him there.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looking for some space. It's Hodges. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Was that supposed to be a sweep? Unbelievable job by this defense of recognizing the play and showing their speed there to blow this play up.
Looking to pass. It's Lewis. Catch made in space. Look out. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
A play action, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
He stepped up and then took off.
The quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what that decision is on fourth down coming up.
So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. Oh, he's off target. It's no good. With the miss, remain tied.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
That Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
And now from the pistol formation. Looking to pass here on second down. Pass is caught. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover two, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend, and it's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Here's the second down play. They mix it up with a run. Good enough for first down yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Touchdown, Longhorns. They couldn't stop him there.
All right, that safety blended into the end zone. I did not see him. That's the only reason why I high passed that, just to get over the underneath. But I would not have high passed if I saw a safety sitting back there lurking.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead.
If he doesn't switch, that's either a knockout or an interception.
Scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but this passing game is almost a cheap play.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Quick throw to the quarterback off the RPO. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally get him down.
That's one of them. I know he's not running another RPO like back-to-back, man. He's got to be doing something different. Nope.
So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here.
I think he's running more RPOs than he has regular
Let's
plays
check
so
out the
far.
stats so far. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And they hand it off to the back. LSU now operating in the red zone. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking right, this one caught. And the defense smothers him for no gain. They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here?
Takes it from.
From the shotgun, take it off.
Oh! I'm getting all these broken tackles.
Down to around the 5-yard line.
Well, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on third down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. First and goal, handoff. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He's in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
Great job by this offense, answering the bell and getting 6 on the board. We're just an extra point from this thing being all tied up. And you got to think the scoreboard operator isn't done just yet today.
And the extra point goes up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And they get into the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start. The Longhorns offense takes the field. We have a shootout developing.
I don't know what I picked.
Scoring touchdown in the last possession.
Did I pick a play?
Looking for a gap. It's Hodges.
Defense does a
What that
nice job
was,
here.
just inside zone.
Maintain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the
Nice if I
playbook
knew
a
what
bit
I was
now for
running.
the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking downfield, it's Lewis. Caught in the backfield, it's Winston. Good execution, gets a block, and gets the first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Caught over the middle, it's Winston.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Finds his man, it's Hodges. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a 1st down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
Longhorns pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route with him. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Caught behind the line, it's Hodges. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. They beat the blitz there with a pressure-bearing down group. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight, was able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the 1st.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. Short little running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. And it's a direct snap. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Texas.
Running that one.
Well, when you have a big physical line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
Didn't feel like doing
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear.
the normal QB sneak stuff.
To get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. The short completion of the tight end. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
There's no hit on him at all.
The quarterback, they got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
That's terrible. I hate when dumb stuff happens like that.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. They go with a direct snap. Looks like LSU has the 1st down. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Escapes the pocket. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Who makes the grab? They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete.
So going to come back on the left. So got to hang on to the ones on the right.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
Moves out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
This will be the 9th play on the drive. Send the back in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And this pass is on target. Caught. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes the grab. Can he get there? And he'll run out of bounds, picking up a few yards on the play.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He makes it to the end zone.
That they do. And you bump somebody and just shoot your way out the way.
You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only
all I wanted to do was show
as exciting as this is,
and then jump back to that same three run the same play. Anytime he goes to that bunch, he's looking for the little return route, drag return, back in the flat. So
They'll return it from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out.
How the heck is Bill running so slow? Who is he anyway? I don't know. Oh, because he is slow.
That's a pretty good return.
That's 6 if he ain't running slow like that. I don't know how he even got to be on the return team.
Dropping back, it's Lewis. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock.
Anytime a quarterback's
got bumped into each other.
Rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And this time it's complete. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down
to get a few yards
with our halftime update.
Get a little closer. Call a timeout, but it took too long to slide.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there and start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Play action here on first down. On the move now. And it's incomplete. Doesn't.
I was trying to jump for that. He should have hit the crosser. Why he didn't throw? They should have threw that right off the play fake. 47 was naked. I couldn't catch him at all. I'm going to gamble a little bit just because
get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And here's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Makes a quick catch. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down.
Play that.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
I mean, according to the rules, he would be punting this. Waiting on him to see chat.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. And here comes the punter onto the field. And And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. That punt sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. On the ground, it's Hodges. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Lewis. Nice grab. It's Hawkins. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Didn't even get out the blocks.
Boy, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Handoff to the back. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
How about that, Chris? 3rd down and 2. They get just enough. I thought they might bring the sticks out to measure. It was so close. But they're going to give them the first down. That's just trusting your back to get the yards you need for the first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The fastball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
They wrap up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And he keeps it.
Come on, fellas. That's why I said pinch.
The big hit. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quick completion to the tight end. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out.
He got hurt.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To throw, it's Castro. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Really love what this defense is doing today. They're doing a nice job of taking away any success on early downs, and then it allows their defensive ends and pass rushers to get after the quarterback when they get him to 3rd and long.
And this is off the side of the foot.
Yeah, off the way, 16.
Out of bounds. Texas offense comes back out on the field. We're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Stop right there at the line.
Hold the block, fellas.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. The receiver grabs it. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. 1st down. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Hodges. They bring him down after a short gain there.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out.
Nobody dropped. I thought he would get a little bit more shallow of a
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up 1st and goal.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The Longhorns looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. As we check out some of the stats here, let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to go wrong if it's executed correctly. Here they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
To keeper trying to get to the marker. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
No field goal try here. They're going to try to break the tie with a touchdown in the final quarter. To throw, it's Lewis. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Throws it to the right. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Gets rid of it on the move. Pass caught. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
That catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. They'll try to run it for the 1st down. Tackle, but only after picking up a
But he got to win that battle.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
You know, even though these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. A penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. Back to throw. It's Castro. Lets it fly to the wideout. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Well, that is great discipline by this defense to break up the ball there on that comeback.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab!
Bro.
Brought down, but the completion moves
I was right there,
the 10-yard line.
and I could not turn around.
Going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Well, missed opportunity here on 3rd down. They're obviously going to have to go for it late in the game. Down by more than 3. They need a touchdown on the board. Let's see what they go with here on this 4th down call.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Oh, he did not make it. A big 4th down stop. A chance to claim the lead here, but it's a turnover on downs. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
Scanning the field, it's Lewis. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's a great play.
Perfect play.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing the screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. The ball is caught. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the fourth quarter. It's third down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, first down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Simon. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Grinding away with their running game. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run in the previous play. Trying to find some room. It's Simon. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10.
I can wear this out if he don't call timeouts, but he might call timeouts. I should have put on 2 clock.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
But since he's calling timeouts.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. And they'll give it to the back. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving, but there's still a lot of work here on third down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands and work his magic.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Picked off, a crucial turnover. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
To the air, it's Castro. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for a late deep throw. The pass is intercepted. He goes down, but snags the ball and gives this defense a takeaway.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
You should have just walked it down the field.
So this
I
one
get
is
taking
tucked
shot
away.
though.
Time for victory formation. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here.
It's a good game, man. Just have to focus on
Your
those
team comes in,
RPOs.
Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end. You're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was
Stop the RPOs, then stop the comebacks.
I think the thing that really
Of
stood
course,
out
the
to
run
me
game
is the
had to
way
keep
they
an eye
played
on, but
for 4 quarters. Just
good
dominating
game.
football. And this is a
Threw the
team
one
that's had to
interception
deal
at the
with being
end. Didn't
kind of
even have to
the
throw
hunted,
it,
the team
but
that knows
thought I
that
had him.
every
Should have
single
L1'd
team's
it.
wanna bring them down.
Problem,
They took
I
on a very
threw it
talented team today
bullet
and just
pass
dominated.
flat.
That is going to
So,
do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
don't run enough. Winston had the one drop. It's kind of a crucial one if I recall. No sacks given up. It was a conversion we needed, but excuse me. I like to see the youngsters putting in work. Pretty even game throughout though. Nobody with anything crazy. Yeah, pretty even game. Tackles for a loss, was that 7? Yeah. Considine. Coming along. Been working with him for a couple years now. What season is he in? He a junior? Yeah. Been advancing him as much as I could. 2 interceptions, 1 there right at the end. 3 pass deflections. No forced fumbles, no defensive tutties. We did have a kick return for the touchdown though. But anyway, got greedy. Almost gave up the ghost. All right, man. We'll catch y'all on the flip. Appreciate you joining. Good work there. Deuces.